All right, hello guys. I had some audio issues, so we started a couple minutes late. What is up? We already have some stuff on the table to list, so we're kind of sort of ready to go, so that's good. I got to set up the iPad so I can read some chat. Hillary, how goes it? Thank you for being the first one in. All right, today we are starting. Hold on, let me move this mic closer to my mouth. There we go. Today we're starting off with, I guess, this remote, and we got some hats here as well. We also have some stuff that we recently thrifted from the bins. So I'm excited to work our way back to 400. We have not been listing because of unfortunate family circumstances. So we're working back towards 400. So thank you guys for hanging out today, saying what up. Let me know what you guys are listing today yourselves. I'd love to hear it. But starting off with this remote, this thing is a super clean Samsung. But I just realized that, oh no, never mind. Okay. I was like, it doesn't have buttons right here, but these are actually the set and reset buttons, which is kind of cool. They're like recessed into there as they normally are on like the back of an electronic. But, oh, I just noticed that there's some goop. Why is there goop in here? What are you listing today, Hillary? There's some goop in here. You guys definitely won't be able to see that on camera, but I'm not going to lie. This is kind of gross. Oh my gosh. Listen, the plan was to make a video about all the sets that I have this week, and like I was saying, because of unfortunate family circumstances with my uncle passing and everything, it just wasn't in the cards. But I'm proud of you, and I am also envious. So idiot proof. I mean, people get scammed like that all the time, man. It's not a joke that's in good taste. So typically when we see stuff on Instagram like that, we just ignore it and move on because a lot of people try to scam people by doing that. For some reason the quality looks really bad on the iPad. I'm going to check really quick on my phone. I don't see why it would be any different, but all right. Now that the goop is gone, we can get some fresh batteries in here. I'm going to set these hats to the side. We got some pretty cool hats to list today, so I'm excited about that, especially this guy. That one's cool. No, Hillary, he didn't get duped. He messaged us and said that he had won something off of a YouTube comment, which we haven't done anything like that. Or we haven't chosen the winner for our recent one. But people try to scam YouTubers all the time, being like, hey, I won this. Where's my stuff? So Zesty and I, thinking that it was a scam, we just ignored the message. What am I doing? Putting the wrong size batteries in here. Wait, idiot. Did you send me the message that you got? Send me a screenshot of the message that you got on Instagram, because if you legitimately did get sent a message by an account, then I want to report that account. So if what you're saying is legitimate, send me the screenshot of the message and send me a link to the account. Because the only thing that we have going on right now is giving away one of Zesty's art prints, and we are going to grab them from the booth tomorrow and do the drawing probably either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure what you mean by it was from YouTube. Like, whatever you got, whatever you received, send me a screenshot on Instagram, please. All right, let me test this remote. This one's cool. It's got like 2 IR sensors in the front instead of 1 like traditional remotes do. Yeah, I mean, I apologize if like I was not understanding what you were saying, but people try to scam YouTubers all the time like that, especially like YouTubers that are just starting out. We'll get messaged by people like when they're doing a giveaway, and they'll be like, "Oh, this was the winner," or whatever, or like, "Oh, I forgot to send you your stuff," or whatever, and they'll send them stuff when they really didn't win anything. Well, I appreciate you guys watching it. I took a picture of the battery tray. I am on the ball today, guys. What do you guys mainly resell? I honestly haven't really sold that many Samsung remotes, but I'm feeling good about this one. Let's go ahead and look up the comps really quick, because obviously that's how we like to do it anyway. There's this model number is so ridiculously long. Crikey. Okay. So there's a reasonable amount listed. 96 listed. 14 sold, which is awful. I mean, we're still going to throw this up. Yeah, the comps, of course, are all over the place. So my lens is clean. Y'all think it's weird when like people use caps in every bit of their title? Yeah, it's a really bad sell-through rate, but you know what? Like, it's already on my desk and it's fairly clean. It works, so like whatever. Just kind of one of those things where it's like I'll accept my $4 to $5 net profit on it and just, you know, whatever. I think we'll probably just put this up for $10.95 free and then work our way down from there. All right, up into the small electronics box this goes. All right, we got to get head out here. Our baby-sized mannequin head. I don't even know if you could call this a true mannequin because it's styrofoam. I hear you on that. I think my collection is going to downsize here very soon. I think Zesty and I are going to take the route of collecting only things that we really, really want in our collections that bring us a lot of nostalgic joy, instead of just like collecting everything for a certain system or whatever. So first up, we got this little Porsche hat. The thing about this Porsche hat is the quality was good. I don't know if the brand was Porsche. At least I think that looks pretty legit. So, but 100% cotton, adjustable. It just needs to be brushed really good. But yeah, I found this in the bins, I believe. Yeah, shelf fillers for sure. We have a lot of shelf fillers. But yeah, Zesty certainly has a bigger collection of like nerd related stuff. Oh, I didn't notice that stain right there. Dang, I didn't notice that. Ugh, it's just like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That stinks. That really stinks. I think we're going to try to blast it with some Totally Awesome and see if it'll cure that. Be right back. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that stain out. That one was pretty good in there. That was after an OxyClean bath that was still in there, so. Oh yeah, cardboard stuff is, man. Yeah, cardboard stuff is always a challenge. So we got these, we have two of them actually. They're these nitro fish hats. They're a racing sort of thing, like high end racing. But these hats were really cool, really quality. Got them both from the bins. This one has a really messed up bill on it, but we're gonna try for it anyway and see what happens. This one's in a lot better condition. It also has like a cool nitro fish racing like font built into the brim, which is really neat. Nice. I'm sure you'll hit 400 here soon. How many items are you trying to list a day? But yeah, I think these Nitrofish hats are going to be... They're going to sell for good, but they might take a while to sell. Very, like, niche item. This one's definitely going to take a while to sell, because, I mean, the bill is what I'm worried about. Like, I don't even know if we can, like, flatten that, really. I mean, maybe if we can, like, flatten it out. Yeah, it's pretty bent. But, yeah, I mean, I still think that somebody may enjoy this hat either way. Hillary, it's just part of the game, right? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you have to figure out, like, what's more popular for pop culture in the UK, you know? For sure. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's NHRA drag racing, which Nitrofish is associated with. just do it as it comes in. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. So some of these are like kind of plain, honestly. So the cooler ones, like there's this one that is sold twice. It's like the yellow with kind of sort of the same pattern as this one. But both of them sold for around 30 bucks. So I think we should have no problem getting around 30 for this one. And then we'll probably get, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 if we're lucky on this one. Maybe 10, you know, with shipping. I know you're a miracle worker. I mean, I've learned a lot these past couple months because I learned that vintage hats especially tend to bleed through on lighter colors. So I haven't been able to wash hats in mass like I've wanted to do because I don't like to spend a lot of time cleaning. So unfortunately, I mean, I know how to clean a hat, but I also have to be more careful when I clean hats now. You gotta love it when you try to like fit all these keywords in and you're unsure if you're gonna be able to fit in the last keyword in the title and it's just perfectly 80 out of 80 characters. You gotta love that. I'll show you, idiot. Hold on. So I don't know if your like local grocery stores have plastic bags, but this is what I do. So I'll take one bag and I'll just shove a bunch of other bags inside and then just literally just, you know, tie one up like this. And then right when it comes out of the wash, well, hold on. Let me get the air out of there. When it comes out of the wash, I'll just do one of these moves on it, and that'll help. You know, you can kind of shape it too, you know, whenever you after washing it, but like it'll sit like that when it dries, and then that way it'll keep its shape. This one definitely has some like very light staining on the brim, but I don't think anything to take away from it. This strap is being weird. Still got a little dust under there. All right. Yeah, because of this light staining on the brim too, there's a good chance that I list this for less money than I think it's worth. I think we will go ahead and still list it for $27.99. Just turn on offers. Because unlike the other listings that were similar solds, we're going to do this for free shipping. And they were shipping. All right, she's off. I've done that plenty of times, idiot. I've done that plenty of times. I can't tell you how many times, like, especially with like Nintendo Wii's, like how many times we come across those and like have to take a you know, a sensor bar or, you know, a power brick or whatever from one of my own consoles to sell it. Can't wait to buy some more consoles this year though. This garage sale season. Very excited about that. I want to make sure that I get a really good picture of the bill, the brim, to show people that it's a little, you know, mangled. This one's also interesting because it has a Velcro back and it has the little Nitrofish logo on the back, which is really neat. Like if the bill wasn't messed up on this, I think this could be more than a $30 hat. Mostly because of the sick flames. Hillary, I think every content creator that does this content is always excited to come out of winter and go to garage sales, yard sales, all that stuff. Flea market. What's crazy, though, is that our flea market, well, I say the flea market out to the west of St. Louis, where we live, that one is open year-round, which is wild to me. But they also have, like, an indoor part, too, where you can set up. Yeah, it's interesting how you guys do boot sales. I mean, it's smart, though. So some people in the video game community in St. Louis, where we live, they do basically, I mean, what you call a boot, we call a trunk. But they do trunk video game exchanges. So, like, video game nerds will come and gather in a parking lot and open up their trunks and sell whatever or trade whatever out of their car trunks. Yeah, it's really unfortunate this bill is not that great. Come on, camera. Focus. We're just going to go off the same listing we just went off of. I know Casey's already out there taking all the games from me. Exactly, idiot. You gotta list it, man. You got like the remote that I listed, the very first thing today. Like I didn't want to list it because it was like, you know, a net $4 to $5 item. But you know what? I picked it, so like I gotta list it. Casey, how many games have you gotten so far this garage sale season? Just a rough estimate. 50, 30, around there? Well, again, I'm going to make sure in the description, you know, to put that the bill/brim is a little warped and faded, but no funky smells. 40-ish, heck yeah. Yo, Miss Lachey, thank you. Are you listing today yourself? And what am I talking about? I know Miss Lachey is listing today. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why video games are the king, right? Like the wave is still there, people are still buying a lot, they're easy to list, easy to ship, all that stuff. You're not wrong. Casey, that last haul that you sent me over Messenger, that haul looked good. I'm going to do this one for $18.95, turn on offers, free shipping. I think this black one will probably end up going for, you know, 12 bucks. Casey, I don't know how long you've been watching, but the logos are really, really neat. They remind me of what Gary would draw in elementary school, like logos that he would draw. They're really neat. All right, 2 hats down. I think we have a couple more hats to list, actually. So this is kind of another question mark. This is kind of very specific. So it's John Deere. It's this retailer of John Deere, but it's also like in Mexico, Colombia, Kirksville, Macon County, and I cannot pronounce that last one. But they're all in Missouri. They're like rural Missouri municipalities, cities, towns, whatever you want to call them. But this hat is definitely vintage. Like, it's got this yellowed out tag on there. It's definitely got some sweatband stuff. I tried to lightly clean it because I didn't want to take away from its charm, I guess you want to say. But it's definitely got some staining on the front bill and stuff like that. But I just think it's really cool. It's just got a look to it. So even though it's a little dirty, it's a little rough around the edges, I just think the overall aesthetic of something like this will match the person that wants to buy something like this. Hold on, Miss Lachey. You're only going to list 2 to 3 things today? So yeah, I just think this is a neat hat for sure. Good old snapback. Got a decent bill on it. Dang, I gotta send out some offers today, guys. I got 13 eligible. I'm gonna send out some offers while we're sitting here for a second. I'm trying to get somebody to buy these boots. I'm gonna send out. So I got these boots, those thorough good boots listed for $85. I'm gonna send out an offer of 70. See if we can get them sold. Trying to get some of this inventory out of here. Hillary, I don't see why that should be a problem. How much did you get them for, Hillary? Miss Lachey, I was just giving you trouble. You know, you list that. Hey, what you list today is your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, us resellers, we know how the game works. You know, especially if you sell on an online platform, you know that, you know, if you want to sell more every day, you got to list more every day. That's just the simple fact of the algorithm, you know? But hey, if you only want to list a couple a day, yo, that's your thing. All right, let's stop dilly-dallying and we'll get some pictures of this hat. Oh yeah, I think you made a good buy at 7 for sure. Especially if you pair it up with a game, like no problem, $50 each, you know, no problem. You know, it's interesting, idiot, because I've gone back and forth. So since I've been doing the Thursday lives with listing, I've been listing, you know, twice to 3 times to 4 times the amount of usual listings that I do a day. And I've noticed that it helps carry me through the weekend. So like over the weekend, I had to unfortunately put my uncle to rest, but so I didn't listen that time. I didn't have anything in the bank. I just didn't listen. Obviously work was not very important to me at that time, but since I listed a ton on Thursday and I listed my normal amount on Friday, it carried me through. Like I was still having sales all the way through the weekend into Monday. Into Tuesday. I had sales all the way into Tuesday from just like, I was consistently listing up until like Friday, basically. And then I had one big pop on Thursday. You guys are distracting me. I think it's safe to say I like hanging out with you guys, okay? I really do want to make the Thursday streams a regular thing. I think it'd be good for all of us. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So yeah, I'm going to be super surprised if there's even this exact hat on here. But the fact that it is John Deere alone is going to save our bacon. Okay, I take that back. Apparently this company is bigger than I thought. This company is bigger than I thought. Okay, there is an exact comp. Somebody ran a sale on their eBay store and sold one for $19.50 free shipping. With the condition that this is in, probably not going to get the same, but I'm probably going to throw it up for, $20 and see if we can get some offers on it. I'm just going to be real honest on this one. I'm just going to say what's in my heart on this description. I'm going to go definitely a bit rough around the edges. But this thing will still make you look great as you're out there working and as you're working and lounging. Yo, that's wild. Promotional DVD for KFC went for that much? I mean, I'm just going to put this out there. That description alone will sell this thing. So yeah, we're gonna post it up for $19.95, free shipping, offers on. We'll see if that gets some bites on this thing. And then the last one here, we have a Grand Slam of golf. I don't think this is vintage by any means, but I just thought it was a nice hat, I guess. The bill's a little goofed on it, for sure. All right, that definitely did not help that much. No, it helped a little. It helped a little. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a dad hat anyway, so you probably want the bill to sort of be like a little bit flatter. So, you know, I feel like the bill looks much better a little flatter than it does curved. So I think we did okay by doing that. Definitely has a tiny little stain right there, but we, of course, will disclose that. I don't know. I mean, this hat probably won't fetch us much. We'll look at the comps. We might even just throw this one to the side, but we'll see. Yeah, especially if you got kiddos around, look. That is a job in itself. All right, so there's only 8 listed, and they're all various designs, and there's only 3 that sold. The only thing that I don't like about this hat is the fact that it doesn't have anything to like signify what city it's from, what course it was, what year it was. So I'm going to unfortunately go ahead and say that because there was only 8 listed and 3 sold, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this one probably to the redonate pile. I just realized that since Zesty and I made a huge redonation like a week ago, we don't have a new box. We just literally donated everything in the box. Marcus, my guy. My guy Marcus here hit 1K subs. Y'all better give him a congratulations, all right? Super proud to see him grow. Okay. Say goodbye to Head. Give them a smooch. We're going to put these hats away as well so we can have a little bit more room to work. Never thought I would need a dedicated space for hats, but man, it's getting a little crazy over there. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Anyway, moving on. We got this Echovax little stand. You know, I've been picking these lately, guys, for the robot vacuums. People lose these, theirs breaks, whatever, and the replacements go for pretty good bread and butter. Unfortunately, this one's kind of dirty, kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna go ahead and give it a little bit, you know, with the scissors here. Marcus, how many items are you in so far today? Are you already done? If you guys don't know, Marcus and I do a podcast every Thursday night, which is tonight, 7 p.m. CST. Come join us. We talk about, well, everything really, but just mostly reselling stuff. Yeah, this thing was kind of gross. Watch, it's gonna be one of those things where I don't think I tested this one before I left. It's one of those things where it's just like, I just want to get out of the bins, you know, sort of situations, and I'm like, this thing's light enough. If it doesn't work, I'm not out a lot of money. But watch, I'm gonna get this all clean. I'm gonna test it, and it won't work. Oh, I'm sure Marcus has. I'm not surprised. The man is a machine. Guys, what if Marcus is an actual lizard person? He's just been playing us this whole time. 32. I'm on like this is number 5. Although we did start it only start about an hour ago. All right, we got a green light, so good sign for everyone. Me especially, so I don't look like a fool on a live stream. All right, we'll go ahead and get that rubber banded up. Get some pictures taken. I don't know where this battery came from. Random battery just rolling around on my table. All right. Yeah, I mean it's not perfectly clean by any means, but I think it's definitely good enough to pass. It's definitely good enough to sell. So gotta clean my area a little bit. Getting a little dusty. Miss Lachey, what was the coolest thing that you listed today? Listen, Hillary, they're easy to test, easy to ship, all the good stuff. So I think they're great. I didn't really think that this one would have a good sell-through rate, but even this one did. So yeah, like there were like just right off the rip, there was two. One was at $22.95 with $6 in shipping, and then another one at $19.99 with $9.50 in shipping. So I think we should do pretty dang okay on this. Nothing cool lately, just some bread and butter. You sell a lot of clothes, right, Miss Lachey? When I sell parts like this too, I try to fit in as many keywords like around original that I can. So like original, genuine, OEM. You know, I try to fit those keywords in because I think they're really important. Ooh, I do. Listen, I love some Corningware. I really do. Uh, but I don't like shipping Corningware. It always makes me very, very anxious. Like I like Corningware is one of those things where it's got like cool patterns. It's very nostalgic for me, being an 80s baby. Just yeah, I love Corningware. It's usually cheap. I'm super surprised you're willing to ship a vase. I almost forgot to put the picture of us testing it. All right, we're going to do 1991. $19.91 with a flat shipping of. You know what's crazy is like this actually might go first class. It is insanely light. So maybe we'll only do $4.95 in shipping. No offers, because I believe this will sell. The sell-through rate was really good. Hey, babe. Zesty's trying to whisper down the stairs. You can come down here. Oh. Zesty says hi to everyone. Miss Lachey, I'm sorry. I totally thought you were into clothes. My apologies. So, Miss Lachey, do you sell books anywhere else except for eBay? Do you sell on Amazon? So Hillary, 98% of the time I use Sell Similar. But I think it's important when you do sell similar that you overlook all of the things that are, you know, in the specifics. Bubble wrap it to death. I mean, yeah, the couple. I actually sold a set of Corningware soup containers with like the lid. They were super neat, like super cool, like vibrant orange color. But the person who bought it messaged me, and they were like, "Look, this is I bought Corningware one time off of an eBay seller, and they sent it really crap. Like the way that they wrapped it was really crap. Everything broke. I had to return it. Blah blah blah." They messaged me and they're like, "Please, just, you know, whatever you do, like make sure that you wrap this up correctly." And I mean, I tend to err on that side of caution anyway, but I was like, "Yo, I got you." Like, I super duper bubble wrapped it, put it in a nice sturdy box, like, and they were so happy. They left me like the best feedback ever because they were so happy to get their Corningware in really solid shape. You do just eBay, huh? That's really cool, Miss Lachey. I might have to pick your brain a little bit more about books on eBay. I also forgot to put a SKU on this, so I am dumb. Okay, we are working out of bin E still. Bin E is a big bin, so we got some space to fill. I guess I can update the total too. We're almost at 385. Guys, I still have a gang load of Hallmark ornaments to list, but I just feel like when I'm doing it live, it would probably be some of the most boring content that you guys can possibly watch. Seriously, I got a whole bag though. It's hiding under my desk. I got these really... I thought these needed more cleaning. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and list these, I think. Just give them a good brushing. And list these ASICs as is. This was a St. Vincent de Paul $5 buy. All of our St. Vincent de Pauls here have $5 shoes across the board. So that's super nice. But yeah, these things really aren't bad. Just a little dusty. Really solid on the bottom. Tag is blown out on this one, but luckily the tag on this left shoe is in really nice shape so we can read it. I love vintage Christmas. All right. You know what? Just for you, Miss Lachey, I'll list some of them after these shoes. I'm going to list some of them after these shoes. Listen, I have a soft spot. Like Christmas is my favorite holiday. And I have so many good memories tied like from my childhood to Christmas. Even though like I didn't grow up wealthy at all. Like my family I would say was like lower mid class. And even though I didn't have any extravagant Christmases, my parents always found a way to make them special enough, you know? So I have a lot of good memories tied to Christmas. Also, there's some weird stuff on these midsoles. And I don't know. Man, yeah, these might have to be cleaned. Yeah, these might need to have to be cleaned. All right. We'll come back to these. So I actually got some really neat stuff from a rural squirrel, Kristen, from our little challenge. She got me this this little one that's got like little angels. This is 1978. Really, really neat. I hope you can see that. But that's really cool with the little angels flying up into the tree. Here's another one. It's like a merry-go-round with little snowmen. I don't know what year this is. 1982. That one's 1982. Try to get some light. Here, I'll hold him like right there. And then this is 87. This is some sort of like buggy thing. I don't know. He has a really good eye. A needlepoint Christmas stocking. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Definitely feel like that's something that I would overlook a lot. But yeah, so I've also got this giant bag of more. Because I remember, like, we got some from the bins, and then we bought a huge lot of 33 for $1 a piece. And yeah, the majority of them are in here. And then, of course, I couldn't say no when Kristen was like, let me give you these, or do you want these? And I was like, yeah. They are nice. They are nice. It's unfortunate, though, because, like, they don't come with UPCs. Well, I mean, some come with UPCs, but, you know, a lot of these, like, older ones, they just, you know, you have to look them up by hand, so that kind of takes a lot of time. But okay. There's 50 of these. And one sold. Of this one right here. 50 listed, one sold. So this is going to kind of be like a rainy day, I don't have anything to list item. But let's see what let's see what the 78 has. See, this is tougher because yeah, it doesn't have anything to like specify what it is. I guess we can put in angels. Wow. There's a brand new one. There's a brand new one selling for 55. I mean, that's, you guys know that's not always the case, but that's what they threw it up there for. Okay, so one has sold one sold for $30 and 3 in shipping, but it was best offer. Okay. I'm like afraid to touch it. Oh, this is really cool. So the bottom spins. That's sick. That's pretty neat, guys. It's kind of... It doesn't spin the smoothest, but, you know, that's pretty neat. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this one's a little bit more on the special side, especially because it's from the 70s, and I feel like you see a lot from the 80s, like 80s, 90s. But what the heck do I know about Hallmark ornaments? I bet there's somebody out there that like is what really well versed in these things. I would like to talk to them. Hello, Matthew Saladino. Welcome, welcome. You're just in time to see us list some vintage Hallmark ornaments from before you were born. I don't know, guys. I mean, what are you thinking? Should I just start this around the same as that the other one did? That the one that sold, you know, maybe start this around 30. You know, turn offers on, see what happens. He had like 15 trees. Yo. That's crazy. Actually, you know what, Miss Lachey? You're probably right, because if there's somebody trying to sell one for 50 and I undercut them at 40, I'm going to get mine sold. We're going to hit him with the free shipping too. Yeah, I mean, listen, the amount, I think the amount of Hallmark ornaments is what drives down the price of them, because they're just so many. But I also think that they're still highly collectible, even for younger generations. I think younger generations are still willing to collect stuff like this, like their older generations did before them. I'm also running out of room for these dang things too. They're cluttering up a lot of my space. What I need to do is list that entire bag and just put them all back in the bag. That's funny, Casey. Like, you will get this and you will like it. I also haven't determined whether or not, like, it's better to take pictures of these things outside of the box for the main picture. I'm kind of still experimenting. Hillary, I'm gonna bore you guys one of these Thursdays and just list all of them. But here's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to clean up this box a little bit, make it look nice-ish. Nicer than it was. How many guys on the tree are felons? Oh, no. All right, so this one has sold for $17 free, $10 with $4, almost $5 in shipping. And then it sold another time for $8 with $4.25 shipping. With that being said, I think that yeah, good question. I don't know if this would benefit from having free shipping, but I'm going to err on the side that it should, because there were a decent amount of listings. Miss Lachey, that's not a terrible idea. Yo, Miss Lachey, do you think that I should take the ones that have really low sell-through rate and bundle those together? and then do an auction, or do just a buy it now? Because I mean, even at auction, as long as I get $1 a piece, I'm okay. I'm like scared to open these half the time. Definitely has like a little stain on the top. That's not good. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Should I lot them by generation? So like do all the 1980s stuff together, do all the 70s stuff together, etc. I almost just biffed this thing off the table. Let's get this back in the packaging before I do something dumb. Yeah, that's true. Auction closer to Christmas. That's a good idea. And see now, I know Miss Lachey's the plug for the vintage Christmas information now. Because like I feel like, you know, I'm an everything seller, but I feel like vintage Christmas is one of the most out of my wheelhouse things that I sell. 100%. Like I have no freaking clue. See, also, I got to be careful because if Zesty gets a hold of these, she might want to keep them too. I say that very tongue in cheek, but I mean, we both love Christmas. We really do. And we're running out of room on our Christmas tree. But, you know, some of these could possibly find their way onto our tree. So. All right, I'm going to pick out a couple more good ones. And some of these have like really, really bad boxes. And also like the person that was trying to sell them in their antique mall booth tried to rip some off. So like it made it even worse. Okay. All right. We're going to do the skating rabbit and the dapper penguin, and then we'll probably move on from all the Hallmark stuff. I mean, fortunately, like a lot of these look way better than what their boxes look like. So, I mean, a lot of these are like still like in their plastic sleeve, you know. So, I mean, I don't even think that these have been hung. So, like, I would still probably sell this brand new, you know. All right, so it looks like there's definitely some variations of this one. Unfortunately, even out of all the variations, only one time has this exact one sold, it looks like. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 2 times. At least in the past 90 days. So it sold one time for $1 at one bid with $5.40 in shipping, and then it sold another time for $9.99 with $6.11 in shipping. We'll probably just put it up for $9.99, you know, with like $4. New old stock with damaged box. Yeah, that's you're probably right with that. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I mean, I could see some people, you know, being a little stingy about the box, but I feel like most people just want the actual ornament itself to look good. They really do make like cool boxes too, like the way that they design like the folds and everything. Really cool. Actually, we're going to flip it up on this one. We're going to do $13.95 free ship. And, you know, if it hangs around till like Christmas-ish time, we'll just lower the price and hopefully, you know, get rid of it for, you know, maybe $6 to $7 net. As long as we're making at least $2 a net on each one of these, we're in the green. We're doubling our money. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. I just couldn't say no to this deal at $1 per. Couldn't say no. Dapper Penguin. You guys can see that. Cute little guy. Yeah, again, this is going to be like new old stock for sure. Very crispy. That's really interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't even think to look for stuff like that. Now I'm going to be on the lookout. Is that like something you find more at like a garage sale, yard sale, or is that something you would find more at the regular thrift store? I guess I forgot to take some pictures of the damage on the Skating Rabbit box, but oh well. All right, so there's only 14 on this one. Could be a good or bad sign. Only 2 sold. One for $8 with 5 in shipping, best offer accepted, and one for $3.75 with $3.48 in shipping. I mean, I feel like this is something we're probably going to hang on to closer to Christmas and get our money then. But you know, like, again, I mean, as long as we're making $2 net on these things, I'm fine. Mainly thrift stores. Yeah, I could see like, I mean, obviously a lot of Christmas stuff ends up at the thrift store. So definitely going to have to take a look for those. Like, I bet you could find those all day, like in January, February. But I think I'm going to throw this one up for like $10.99 free shipping and see what happens. Again, I feel like this one, you know, it's going to be like we're going to hang on to it for a little while. Make a couple bucks on it. I'm not gonna lie, Miss Lachey, I'm gonna have to look up what the cast iron base you're talking about. I'm gonna have to look those up because I honestly don't know if I know what those look like off the top of my head. Oh my gosh, our stack is getting bigger. I don't know where to put all these things. All right, I made some space. Not in one of our bins. The thing is I don't want those to sort of just be hanging out amongst a bunch of bins. I really just need to get them all listed and put them all in one bag and just set them to the side out of a bin. Or heck, even if they were bagged up together, if they were, as long as they were in a, you know, just in a bag together in a bin would be fine too. So this one, guys, we got some VHS here. This one is definitely going to be probably the most expensive VHS and the most expensive item of the day. We found a sealed The Mystery of Mount Moon Pokemon episode, completely sealed, which was really cool. You need a holiday bin? Yeah, if I get more holiday stuff, you're not wrong. But yeah, so this VHS right here, though, hopefully we'll get us 35 to 40 bucks, I think. Of course, they covered up the UPC on top. Oh, nice. The sticker came off. Love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah, I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic for this one, for sure. No way is somebody trying to sell a graded one. Yeah, this is wild. There's a graded one that went for... It's a 9.5 through IGS, which I don't really know who IGS is. Oh, investment grading services, I guess. But it's a 9.5 and they want $275. I just don't know how I feel about graded VHS. So the one recent sold was $40, best offer accepted with $3 in shipping. So I mean, I think we're gonna price probably around the same. I mean, this definitely isn't that good. There's some damage down here at the base. Yeah, there's some damage like right here. It's got a tear. It's got a tear right there too. I wonder if that just happened, like when I was transporting it. But yeah, it's got a tear in the cellophane. Other than that, though, it is a pretty good copy. Like, not bad. But yeah, we got some more sealed VHS to list as well. I mean, I see, like, I could maybe see graded VHS if it's like, you know, still a semi-common movie. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should feel the same way about graded VHS as I do graded games. Because you can't play a graded game, you can't watch a graded DVD or graded VHS. Like, I don't know. I just want my collection to be functionable. Like, I guess I maybe understand getting it graded from a reselling standpoint, but from like a collection standpoint, I absolutely do not understand it. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope it does. All right, I think we go $39.99. Offers accepted. We see what we can get. We definitely don't take the first offer that's thrown at us. That's gonna be a lowball because somebody's gonna try to lowball me on this for sure. We'll put flat shipping of $3.25 because usually media mail this light goes for $3 and change. Listen, Casey, I tend to agree with you. You know, I tend to agree with you. I don't think I've ever found anything sealed that I thought was worth getting graded. So I guess because I don't have experience doing it or I've never done it, like it doesn't really go through my mind. All right, we got your boy Nicolas Cage. Y'all love him. And John Cusack. In good old, oh yeah, and what's his face, yeah, John Malkovich. Gotta love some John Malkovich. In Con Air, sealed up, got the seal deal right there. Listen, I think this is a fun movie. It's not a good movie, it's a fun movie. Okay, right off the rip, somebody's trying to sell a sealed copy for $40. I don't think that's happening. Okay, brand new sold comp went for $5. Brand new went for $7 with 3. $8 free. This is honestly wild. Some people are paying more for the pre-owned than they are for the frickin' brand new. We're just gonna do $7 with shipping. I mean, we paid like 80 cents for this. Yo, everybody likes to hate on Nicolas Cage, but like, I have to say he's made some fun movies, or he's in some fun movies. He didn't make them. He's in some fun movies. Like Gone in 60 Seconds, it's a fun movie. You know what I'm saying, Dylan? Watch somebody buy this and get it graded. Ghost Rider. Not as familiar with that movie. But I remember seeing like bits and pieces of it, you know, and that's a fun movie. I just really enjoy that they put Nicolas Cage's face on the side panel here, just really serious down there, you know, just kind of staring at you. Yeah, National Treasure. Again, it's just fun. It's definitely not a good movie. I never saw the Five Nights at Freddy's. I never saw that one. But National Treasure, I've seen more than, 2 or 3 times. I think it's a fun movie. I hope they come out with more. Yeah. Why not? I'm going to tell you guys what, though. The Scooby-Doo, though, I was not a fan. And, I wanted to be, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. That is funny that he has no lines. Because he really is an actor that has, like, some really funny faces. Like, he has really funny expressions. All right, we're doing $9.95 free shipping. I mean, we'll probably have to come down on this eventually for it to sell, but whatever. It's Nicolas Cage. It'll sell. But yeah, this Scooby-Doo, I just remember seeing like bits and pieces of it, and I'm just like, yeah, no, this is not for me. It's definitely not for me. I do love Matthew Lillard. He's a G, but it's not it. I also don't remember this movie being old enough to be released on VHS. Like, this had to have been on the cusp of like when they started phasing out VHS, right? Like, back me up on this, guys. Okay, so this has sold brand new for $19.87 with 3 in shipping. It's also sold brand new for $10 with 3 in shipping. So I'm thinking like, we put it up for $14.95, free ship, see what happens. I will say the seal on this one is really nice. The box is in great condition. We should get this graded, guys. Yeah, this actually is a really nice copy. I'm surprised. I think that was it for the sealed VHS. I could be wrong, though. Also got some like brand new with tags visor here. Little Michigan Wolverines hat. Visor. Sorry, visor. This one definitely crosses a lot of lines here. So you got to find the person who's a Michigan Wolverines fan, but also a camo lover, but also is willing to wear a visor. So this is very specific, but this came out of the bin, so we're going to try to sell it. It is a good name in Zephyr as well. Zephyr made hat. Doesn't have a UPC. We'll have to manually search this. Man, there is not a lot of visors. I want to see what Google Lens pulls up on this. Let's see if Google Lens can help us here. Nope, they just told us stuff we already knew. Yeah, they just told us stuff we already knew. So yeah, there were none. There was only one Zephyr that really sold, a Zephyr visor, and it wasn't camo. So we're gonna have to cross our T's and dot our I's and hope that we can again get this to a very specific buyer. Very specific. Oh, we should put Mossy Oak in the title, too. This dang sticker attracted a bunch of hair. I don't even know what to price this at because it's such a specific thing. Like, I guess we go like $19.95, turn on offers. You know, if we get something above 10, we'll be okay. And you know what? If this thing never sells, I'm going to give it to my cousin Tom, who's a Wolverines fan. He'll like it. He'll like it. Put on some free shipping as well. This thing won't cost much to go. All right. Oh, I forgot I got this like little baby Sony remote here too. Oh no, the battery tray does not look good. I forgot to check this one, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Try to get some of that crusty stuff out of there. Okay, I think it's salvageable. Get our battery organizer out. This thing actually takes 2 AAAs. You like slide down in there. Test this thing out. All right, works good. I feel like this size remote's super easy to lose, so hopefully this thing has a good sell-through rate. Need to take a picture. Yo, it's magnetized. Oh, right, because it's a kitchen radio remote. So you can put it on your refrigerator. How smart is that? Because I noticed it like grabbed towards the screw right there. Yo, that's actually pretty genius for Sony to do. All right, it pulled up before I could type it all out. Good sign. All right, 28 sold and like 44 listed. That's pretty good. Man, the comps are all over the place. There's some as low as like $8.95 free, some as high as like 12. There's one with 13 with 4. Like, yeah. I think we're going to go on the higher side because ours is tested. Pretty clean. I like it. I forgot to finish taking the pictures. Yeah, I think we're gonna go a little higher on this one. We're gonna go $13.95 free, and if we got to bump it down eventually, then we got to bump it down. But all right, cool. This is gonna go up into the small electronics little bin that is overflowing. And yeah, so we got to figure out something to do with our overflowing electronics bin. But guys, unfortunately, I have to end the stream a little early. I got some things to take care of before we do our podcast tonight, so I got to go out, drive about 20 minutes away to take care of that. Don't forget, though, tonight, 7 p.m. CST, me and Marcus Dixon's Pickens will be doing our live podcast on his stream tonight. It is Dixon's Pickens. Like I said, go sub to him if you haven't. I know a lot of you guys have, because we've crossed channels and cross paths on our channels a lot. So, with that being said, thank you for hanging out today. I've learned a lot from you guys. I hope you guys learned a little bit and got motivated today from me as well. Also, like I've said, every Thursday we're trying to make this a thing around the same time, about 12:30 to 1 o'clock. We do, I would like to try to do at least 3 to 4 hours every Thursday, but sometimes that can't happen, just depending on other stuff. But we also have some stuff from the episode, or from a future episode to film today. That's part of what we're going to do. We're getting some video game stuff from a friend, so happy about that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hopefully next time we can well eclipse 400 items. That should happen anyway, I think, before next Thursday. I don't see why not. So maybe next Thursday we'll be trying for 450 items. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. We'll see you later on the next grab. Like I said, tonight, if you guys want to hang out, 7 p.m. CST on Marcus's channel. See you guys then.